Hello, hello, my friends. Another candle review for you today. In fact, this is going to be the first of two candle reviews going up today. I typically do not upload candle reviews on Saturdays. I usually save the weekends for more of my sit down in front of the camera content. I will have a video like that format coming up for you guys tomorrow, in fact. But these candles that I am talking about today are part of a new collection that will be launched this Wednesday, May 15th, over on the Slatkin & Co. website. And because I have quite a few candles currently in my collection that I am trying to get reviews out for you, because most of them, it's the perfect time of year. This is, we're going to be approaching a bunch of sales probably, I'm assuming, with the Memorial Day holiday coming up in a couple of weeks, and everybody is really starting to feel ready for summertime fragrances. I really want to get all of them uploaded for you in a timely manner. And so I felt today would probably be the best day for me to get these reviews out for you. So this candle that we're talking about right now is Watermelon Margarita. This is going to be part of the new Backyard Barbecue collection. There will be, I believe, 5 fragrances released in that collection, and all of them, to my eye, I believe, are new fragrances. Tomorrow's video, I will be going over not only all of the fragrances that will be offered in the Backyard Barbecue collection, but there is another collection that is actually returning from last year. There are a couple of returning favorites, but there's also some new fragrances that will be launched in that collection. At the time that I am filming this video, I am actually awaiting delivery because I am getting the 2 new fragrances in that other collection. It's the Carnival collection. I'm getting 2 new fragrances that they're going to be offered, sent to me in PR, and I'm waiting to receive those. So anyways, you guys, I feel like this introduction is a lot lengthier and a little bit different than when I typically do these dedicated candle reviews, but I did want to let you guys know that that is what's going on. That's what's going on with my channel this week. And I hope you guys are all understanding of that. And, hit thumbs up if you appreciate me getting these reviews out to you a couple of days before the launch. It gives you some time to mull over whether or not this candle may or may not be for you. So we're going to start with this one later on today. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel because I will be uploading a review of the Pineapple Melon Salsa candle. But let's go ahead and get into Watermelon Margarita. So this is in their standard 4-wick 18-ounce vessel. We've got the beautiful wraparound label here. And it's so funny because they actually, I believe, was this candle offered to me before or after I went on vacation? If you've been with my channel, you guys know I took a cruise last month in the middle of April. And I think I got this candle offered to me in PR when I got back. Regardless, you guys, it's kind of ironic that I got this candle because one of the drinks that I enjoyed the most when I was on vacation, you better believe when my husband and I travel alone, we did get that drink package, which is funny because neither one of us really drink a whole lot on a regular basis, but something about being on a vacation and being poolside and not having my children around, just I was really feeling it. So yeah, Watermelon Margarita, that ended up being one of my favorite drinks to consume while I was on vacation. So it's kind of ironic that I got this candle. The pour date on this candle is December 13th, 2023. The fragrance notes that are listed here, which are more like accords: watermelon, Blanco tequila, lemon lime syrup, and sugar crystal. So let's go ahead and talk about what my nose has detected, because if you're in the HOMEWORX group over on Facebook, there have been a couple of us ambassadors talking about this candle, giving you guys all some sneak peeks. And I know some people are a little bit worried about just how boozy is this candle, because we know that Harry loves him some boozy fragrances. And I will tell you, this one's boozy, you guys. I would say that this is right up there. I think the other candles that I've had from HOMEWORX that are probably on this level of booziness, I would say if you liked Black Tie, that had a very strong aged bourbon type of note to it. If you're familiar with Deck the Halls, that one has a boozy note to it. And I would say that this is probably going to be the summertime equivalent of a really boozy fragrance from Harry. The tequila note is definitely prominent in this candle. However, what I'm going to say is that this is a fragrance that I actually enjoy a lot more when it is burning than when it was on cold sniff. So on cold sniff, all I could really determine, or like all I could really smell, was the tequila. It's definitely like a lime tequila. Well, like, yeah, like not a lime tequila, but like tequila. I guess that's the way that I think about it. It's definitely like more of like a lime margarita. That's what I meant, not like a strawberry margarita. You do get tequila is front and center on it. However, when it is burning, I will tell you that the watermelon note does come through, and the watermelon is not like Jolly Rancher watermelon. It's a very natural, very much, I would say, it's very reminiscent of actually what I was drinking, a watermelon margarita. It's not as sweet as like a strawberry margarita, but it's not as tangy as when you just have a traditional margarita that has kind of like the lime in there. I do get a tiny bit of citrus in here, but the citrus note is not the most dominant. I guess I would say, to my nose, if I were to list the fragrances that my nose detects the most, it's definitely tequila. Watermelon comes through secondly, but again, it's like a very, very natural watermelon scent. It's not overly sugary. And then I would say that there's that citrus lime, like whatever they're saying is the lemon lime syrup. Again, it's not an overly sweet candle. Personally, you guys, I'm surprised how much I am really enjoying this candle. Is it a fragrance that I see myself needing backups of? No, but it is one that truthfully I've kind of been enjoying it, especially here in the early part of May. I live in Arizona, and so we have Cinco de Mayo. That's a big part of the culture here in Arizona. Obviously, we're right on the border with Mexico, and I love me some good Mexican food. So I feel like I've really been able to burn this candle a lot because it complements a lot of the Mexican food that I am usually cooking in my house. Fun fact about me, that is my favorite. That is my favorite food. Love me some good Mexican food. But yeah, you guys, I'm really enjoying the fragrance. So let's go ahead and talk about the performance of the candle. So this one I have actually had lit for about 2 hours now. I am probably, I would say, about a third of the way through on the burn on this. So you can see that the wicks are doing a really good job. They're staying lit. There is no puny wicks going on. You can see to the right of the candle there that it did struggle a little bit to completely pool out on that side. And I would say that I think that's because those two wicks on the right side, they're not necessarily leaning, but they do kind of, they have a preference, I think, more towards the left here, like the left of the camera here. So I will say, though, that is not impacting the strength and throw of the candle. You guys know me, with a lot of these HOMEWORX candles, I do tend to start them out in a hurricane just to make sure that I achieve that full wax pool. But it's doing fine outside of a hurricane as well. And you guys know that the performance can vary whether or not I use a hurricane, and it also varies depending on where I have the candle placed in my home. So in my home, I have an 1,800 square foot single story house. It's 20 years old. I live in Arizona, hot, dry climate. Internal temperature right now is in the 70s, I would say. I've got ceiling fans and air conditioning going. The living room is open concept, high ceilings, about 20-foot high ceilings, opens up to the kitchen, but the bedrooms have lower ceilings of about 9 feet high, definitely more closed concept. So I do always like to give that information for you. And like I said, I do move my candle around in different rooms so that way I can kind of get a determination of how strong I think this candle is. So let me tell you guys, this candle without a hurricane on it, I'm going to give it a good solid 7, I would say. It's on that medium high, I would say, in terms of strength and throw. You definitely smell it. Like today, I was burning it in my living room, opposite of the front door. And when I walk in through the front door or through the garage door, I can definitely detect the fragrance. It is not unscented. You definitely know that it is there. But when it's outside of a hurricane, it's not going to smack you in the face. However, if you place this candle into a hurricane, it will smack you in the face. I would say that it jumps up to about a 9 when I place it into a hurricane. It was definitely noticeable, and it definitely did kind of overtake any other fragrances that I was burning alongside it, like maybe in my bedrooms or in one of the other bedrooms of my house. Not that, like, I don't want to say it completely overtook it, but like it was trying to like reach around into the bedrooms. I could definitely smell it at the entrance of the bedrooms. So the projection on this one is pretty good. So if you like a good boozy tequila fragrance, I think you've found the one for you. This one's been pretty good for me, you guys. And like I said, I don't think that I will repurchase it just because tequila is not really my favorite of the boozy fragrances. Honestly, if I'm going to go for a boozy scent, personally, if I'm going to drink, I typically will gravitate towards rum. But in home fragrance, I tend to like more like bourbon type of scents. So yeah, this one, it's going to be, it's going to be a one and done for me, but more so just because tequila isn't really my fragrance of choice, I guess, for what I want my home to smell like. However, when it's paired with other candles, I think that, or like paired with other fragrances that complement it, it's well executed, I would say. I have been burning it alongside the Pineapple Melon Salsa, and I do believe that those fragrances actually do complement each other. Another candle that I've kind of been incorporating into the burn combo here, if you have Kringle candles lime zest, their reserve line, or is it lime? No, lime splash. That's the one. Lime splash, or any kind of like lime candle, I think that you would actually really like combining that. So if you have any lime fragrances in your collection, it complements those fragrances as well. So overall, you guys, I am going to give this candle, I'm going to give it a 2 thumbs up because I do think that it is what it says that it is. It's very authentic to what it states that it is on the label. You're not being deceived here. You're definitely going to get a watermelon margarita fragrance out of this candle, and it is performing well for me. So it won't be a repurchase for me, but if you're wanting an authentic watermelon margarita, it gets 2 thumbs up. I do have a discount code with the Slatkin & Co. website. It is Katie's Joyful Life. It will save you 15% on your orders over $40. I've filmed a lot of my candle reviews a little bit out of order from how I'm going to be planning to upload them. So I do want to let you guys know that as of the day that I am filming this, actually this morning, I did hear back from my contact at Slatkin & Co. And I did receive confirmation that the affiliate discount codes will not stack with the buy one, get one 40% off promotion that they will be running when these candles are launched on Wednesday. However, in the past, I do know that I have been able to use my rewards code, like a rewards code in combination with a BOGO. So if you have any rewards, you might want to do that. Otherwise, you guys, I do know that HOMEWORX does tend to sometimes slash the prices on these candles. If you want to wait for more dedicated reviews before you make a purchase, that's totally fine as well. Yeah, and like I said, I do anticipate, I haven't heard any word, but just following trend patterns, I do think that there will likely be a sale. I would say probably around Memorial Day weekend, just because most brands do run sales. So keep your eyes peeled, you guys. Let me know in the comment box down below if this is a candle that you are interested in. Is this one that you're like, ooh, I love me some tequila? Or are you kind of like, no, it's not going to be for me? I would be curious to hear your thoughts. Again, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. It does help me out with the old YouTube algorithm. I've been talking a lot today, you guys. Lots of videos filmed today. And also make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you like more candle content. Like I said, tomorrow I plan to upload a video going over all of the sale details and all of the fragrances that will be launched both in the Backyard Barbecue collection and the new Carnival collection. So stay tuned, you guys. I do want to say thank you so very much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next one, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.